What is acid rock? Wikipedia states that acid rock is a loosely defined type of rock music that evolved out of the mid-1960s garage punk movement and helped launch the psychedelic subculture. Named after LSD, the style is generally defined by heavy, distorted guitars, lyrics with drug references, and long improvised jams. Much of the style overlaps with 1960s garage punk, pro-metal, and early heavy blues-based hard rock. The term is sometimes used interchangeably with psychedelic rock, but it is also specifically refers to a more musically intense subgenre or sibling of the psychedelic rock style. Compared to other psychedelic rock, acid rock features a harder, louder, heavier, or rawer sound. It developed mainly from the American West Coast, where groups did not focus on the novelty recording effects or whimsy of the British psychedelia, and instead emphasized the heavier qualities associated with both the positive and negative extremes of the psychedelic experience. As the movement progressed into the late 1960s and 70s, elements of acid rock split into two directions, with hard rock and heavy metal on one side, and progressive rock on the other. In the 1990s, the stoner metal genre combined acid rock with other hard rock styles such as grunge, updating the heavy riffs with long jams found in acid rock and psychedelic-influenced metal. AllMusic.com defines acid rock as the heaviest, loudest variation of psychedelic rock, drawing from the overblown blues improvisations of Cream and Jimi Hendrix. Acid rock bands relied on distorted guitars, trippy lyrics, and long jams. Acid rock didn't last too long. It evolved and imploded within the lifespan of psychedelia, and the bands didn't break up, they became heavy metal bands. Masterclass.com says that acid rock is a subgenre of rock and roll music that took hold in the psychedelic era of the late 60s and 70s, and the music took its name from the LSD subculture that revolved around group parties called acid tests. The term acid rock is sometimes applied to psychedelic rock bands from London like Pink Floyd, Jimi Hendrix Experience, in New York, the Blue Magoos, and in Texas, the 13th Floor Elevators. However, San Francisco served as the epicenter of acid rock and the psychedelic music in general.